Hi, I'm Shayna Galen, and I wanted to check in again. I have another reader question to answer. And I also wanted to say thank you to all of you who have bought I Kissed a Rogue, which is my new book up this week, and who've left reviews and who've emailed me or messaged me to tell me how excited you are about the book or how much you like the book or how you can't wait to read the book. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. That means a lot to me. Um, and now I'm going to give away a book from my backlist. And Joan Stake is going to win a book, and her question is: when you start a new series, do you decide how many books are going to be in the series at the beginning, or do you have to keep writing books when you develop new characters and decide that they need their book too? And Joan, I will message you and you can tell me what book you'd like. And if any of you would like to ask me a question, you can just leave it in the comments here. Okay, Joan, so in answer to your question, usually when I start a series, I have a contract for a certain number of books. And so I know that I have to write 3 books in that series or 4 books in that series or whatever. But like for example, with the Lord and Lady Spy series, I only had that one book planned, and my publisher actually didn't want any more books in that series. They didn't think it would take off, I guess. And so when I wrote the book, I didn't have another book planned, and they asked for more books, so I had to come up with new characters. But like if you look at the Jewels of the Ton series, you can see how at the very beginning I introduced all the characters who are going to be in the story. And the same thing with the Covent Garden Cup series. But again, in the Lord and Lady Spy series, after I wrote the first book, then I wrote the second book, and then I wrote the third book, and then readers, you guys asked for books about Blue, so I started writing books about Blue, and then I had a story that came to mind to write about Moneypence and Q, and so I wrote that story. So sometimes really ideas do come to me as I'm writing, and characters stand out to me, and I think, oh, I could make a story out of that. And then sometimes I just know that I have to write a certain number of books, and so I just I have the characters kind of in my head from the beginning, and I start to develop them. And that's very much like what happened with the Covent Garden Cup series. I knew I was going to write Dane's story, and then Susanna's story, and Brooke's story, and they're all siblings, so I kind of developed them a little bit in the other books as well. And so thank you for your question. And again, if you guys have a question you'd like me to answer, just put it in the comment section and I'll just choose randomly. And thanks again. I will talk to you again soon.